And we should be live. Hey, is everything working? Seems like it is. There we go. Now it's working. Hello everybody, welcome back to... I almost said adventures in the TARDIS, but this is the other story. We are covering Fountain of Justice.
Welcome everyone, we are reading The Other Story.
The other story. I mean, we have another other story as well, but I don't know. Yeah, this is the other. I mean, we have this story, we have this story that you... yeah, you can see that it's just a little different. Yeah. That's right. I don't even know where it is. There is adventures. There's the other story that we have put on a pause and we are getting back to some point.
Yeah, maybe that's the name of the story, because that writer foreseen the fact that you would call it that.
Yeah, but we are here to read Fountain of Justice.
Okay.
We are continuing the hate to Mr. Penguin. And Yang is in trouble. Yang is very much in trouble. Because he is facing not only Bane but all the henchmen of the Penguin in the arena. Also, hi, here I am, and Tashi, and on the other side of the call, it's trestwho, the author of the other story, other story. Not this one.
I can actually see you twice. One in a big screen, the another one in a little screen. Corner.
Oh yeah, the...
It's displaying the same thing, yeah. Although a little bit delayed, I think.
Probably is. But I'm assuming we need a little bit more in music.
And we got that in that game. Yeah,
Let's
that's
have
the...
to find it.
We just... relaxing time in the garden.
From here. Is that jump? Let's visit him, I would say.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, if you're fighting Bane, there's a boss music inside that game that would actually be pretty good. I know usually it has lyrics in it, but there is a version of it that doesn't.
I mean, which boss music? There's a lot of boss
Rivers
music.
in the Desert, I believe it's what it's called.
Ah, yeah. But we can have it for later.
It fits Bane. It really does. Because the boss that it was layered over in the game got pretty bulky too.
Oh yeah, true.
When the heroes fought him.
But there are no heroes in this desert. There's only ice. Because we are talking about fragments.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see how Yang fares against all these stars.
Finding rivers in the ice lounge.
I mean, that would be easier. Yeah! Yang shouted as she pointed at the target far away from her. Despite her current predicament, her moist smile never once left her face, he is rather like All Might. Why shouldn't run around her with a lot of incompetent and knocked out criminals? They had tried their best, yeah, I have to admit, but in the end, it turned out that years of combat training with some of the best teachers from 2 worlds easily stop their half-hearted attempts. Also, you have an aura that blocks most of their attempts even if it goes to your defense.
I just slightly dispute your comment that you just made earlier. You compare it to All Might, and I will see you about the similarities, but there's differences too. I think she's actually this boisterous and enjoys the fight, whereas All Might sometimes faked a smile in order to be a symbol of hope for the people.
Yeah?
He smiled when it was difficult to do it, where I think she's actually happy.
Obviously, I only meant because the spider left the face. That's
Yeah.
the only thing. For once, All Might never enjoyed the fight. He had to do the fighting. Come
There
on!
might be a few. There might be a few exceptions, but I think I agree with you for the most part there. Maybe some of the fights he did enjoy was training some of his students, especially when they're making progress.
Yeah? I mean, he enjoyed the very last fight, even though he was beaten up. Well, that's for the territory already.
He might have also enjoyed that he succeeded whenever won some of his fights because he successfully protected other people.
Yeah? Come on! Is that all you got? Yeah, I shouted, as the last minute criminals poured over at the gate. They are much more nervous now, so I just, what he was capable of.
Where's your friends, by the way?
What?
Where's your friends, by the way? Blake and Batwoman.
They went up with the elevator and then got, stuck with Catwoman.
Oh, hey, when
They,
it
they are
happens.
heading here. They are heading here to help.
Okay.
God damn it! Someone get this bitch already! Harvey shouted from the spot, thoroughly enraged. Then he made leaning against the wall, telling yanked every movement with calculating eye. That's a problem. That's the
Yeah, I thought
problem.
so too. Oh man, because when he studies her, is really examining.
I mean, that is literally how he defeated Batman as well, because he knew his movements.
Yeah, Bane's, although he looks it, he really isn't just a brute.
Yeah. Unlike the rest of Penguin's men, he wouldn't rush in until he knew as much as he could. I mean, he didn't know about the aura yet, and he might know about it later. Yeah, I mean, the guy who puts me down gets this million. Maybe more. That's why I think I could go for a nice 5 million, maybe even 10. Damn!
Is that probably Yang saying that?
Yeah, Yang was saying this.
Yeah. Okay.
He is very much teasing everyone, which is a problem, but
I wonder if she's internally thinking about the currency and remnant.
no, I think she kind of learned the class here.
Okay.
I mean, they went to shopping before, so
What did they call their money in their world?
I think it was Lian,
Okay.
but it was very different, yeah. Hometown, and make me. Yeah, blue raspberry. Enjoying how crawling up he was getting. As he did, I came across towards her, wielding a baseball bat. He swung towards her hand, but she sharply turned around and caught it in the palm of her hand. With a wicked smile, he saw a blunt object from him and whacked him across the body hard enough for the wood to crack and splinter. You know, the bad
Like you
guys
do.
in Remnant were even fiercer than you. They had hatchets and axes, not bats.
She struck a homer.
Yeah. I think it was hurt and the ball shattered. And the man screamed. I mean, I guess Yang didn't hold back. But Yang paid him no heed as she knows the ruin remains away. Now, here's the problem. They went into his lair. These guys, even though it is supposed to be a meetup of her, they have the right to stop her from running around climbing there while he did nothing.
Even now, she might be recorded.
Yeah? I can imagine Bruce in the and not the shark, but Bruce Batman. You're later getting all the
Kind of
what is
reminds
it
me
called?
of.
All the meat.
It kind of reminds me of Master Splinter complaining to the Ninja Turtles about their stealthiness and ending up on the news.
Yeah. They are supposed to be ninjas.
The after showing that, he says, "Try harder."
I mean, we know that there are cameras around because they were literally going around them. So
Yep.
there will be a lot of hospital bills that Yang, I mean Bruce, will have to pay. Even if they are in prison, they still need the hospital treatment after this, especially after cracking bones, bone shattering. Who's next? Yes, my trolley ground. Around outside. Come on, don't leave me hanging. Why, you chicken little. Oi, hold on. Someone pointed at the gunman overhead. What's she standing there for? Shoot her already.
Reminds me of a little clip from How It Should Have Ended, where the Wicked Witch of the West was just shot because those people that were standing in the audience, it was like, I just realized we got guns.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Why don't we just use this?
It's like a lot of things. They could just fly over and toss the ring in the fire. Then what? The man answered that question, picking over their safeties and aiming their guns. They recognized them as an assortment of submachine guns, assault rifles, and even sniper rifles. The Yang was focused on the man clearly holding a shotgun. I mean, obviously Yang will recognize guns because they have guns in her universe as well.
You can endure it better than they'll expect, but I think it would do some damage to her aura, right?
Yeah, to her aura, not to her.
Yeah, if she got strong fire and continuous fire against her, it would eventually overtake it. But Yang is the one that has the most in their team.
Yeah, the main thing that she has to fear is the sniper rifle, by the way.
Oh, really?
I mean,
she seems more concerned about the shotgun.
I mean, that is close range at the moment, so easier to reach. Finally, she muttered, as the other hand, and the gunfire sounded, bullets pinging at the metal floors and walls, while shooting all around her, while she kept going. A few struck her body, but her aura kept it from doing any real damage. Light, aura took the damage for her. She thought no, and with the teeth, he reached her objective, a set of tires. The fighting had dislodged earlier. He made the one with a single arm. Zooming into the hole, they spun in a full circle. At the end of her spin, she reached the tire, sending it hurling toward the surprised shotgunner, who flew back and the rubber projectile crashed into his chest. Now that is a rubber bullet.
It's tires doing that wrong.
She had to kick her over him, but she was already on the move as she fell over his perch. and towards the ground. Yang left a gold him with one hand, the other getting his shotgun.
It ended as quick as she had Cobblepot as a hostage, but it's way out of character for her to do that at this moment.
Oh, so she was literally going after the gun, not for the
It says a
actual
stack of
enemy.
tires. I think she literally chucked a car tire.
Yeah,
I don't know what
it
it's
was.
doing in the room, but that's what the paragraph claims she has.
I'm gonna
And it
assume
would.
the whole arena is surrounded by tires. That's how they made
Hey,
the things.
that could successfully take down a person, especially Chuck with her strength. Which is, by the way, another thing that Bane is observing.
Yeah. Oh, a Mossberg 500. Nice taste. Nice mine. Gun. Oh. No, why I have no idea why it was zoomed out in too much. That is it. The very obvious shotgun in every game.
I think Ruby would be even more familiar with those weapons.
I mean, she's more familiar with sci-fi rifles, but yeah. He made the weapon before diving out of the way of the sniper shot. Actually, he removed the weapon, expanding all the 12 gauge rounds before loading her own short sights. In that sense, I was gonna say that, yeah, if you wanna fight a sniper rifle from range, then sights are a better option. Once she was fully loaded, he bombed the weapon and aimed at the gunner closest to her. Oh, not the sniper? I guess not the sniper. Oh shit!
Is 12 gauge rounds more likely to be it for a shotgun? I think so.
Yeah, 12 gauge is more spread shot,
Yeah.
but you really have to be closer for that. He ended and the fired, like his chest with an electrified slug. Sent him to the ground, including alarm, or to others could react. And the AI shot each in rapid succession. None of her shots missed, and before long the gunfire stopped. I mean, I'm surprised that they didn't shoot her while she was reloading. Because that thing takes time. You are putting slugs in one by one. That shotgun doesn't have a full what is it called, a clip? That clip.
Revolver's the same way.
I mean, it's easier to reload the revolver than the shotgun, I would say.
I think there were some devices that were designed for that can load
Yeah,
all the bullets simultaneously. If you eject the revolver out from the gun, and you have this thing that's holding all bullets aiming straight forward in the right position,
yeah,
and then you can just stick it
that's the
in.
thing.
Yeah.
No first shots made, and before long, the gunfire stopped. Yang looked around the silent arena. And no daring anyone to stand up again. No more forthcoming, incapacitated, or too scared to try anything. I mean, yeah, he was literally just fighting them hand to hand until they moved out the guns. God damn! They finally said there was a pumping her shotgun. I love being me. Corbin looked down on Yang with unmatched fury. There she stood, standing on the pile of his men, bending both his shotgun and a trophy. Then, as though it was icing on the cake, he from the shotgun on her shoulder, and with her free hand, extended the middle finger. I mean, yeah, that's so young. Thomas' face was turning red from an intense rage, feeling shattered by Tracy. The young Cockney woman picked up a sledgehammer, and with a roar, leapt from a perch down to the arena. You're gonna get even stepping foot in. Tracy didn't get the chance to finish her sentence, and the egg merely slammed the butt of her shotgun across her face, sending the girl far back into the wall. Slammed over into her consciousness, and the egg shook her head, acting her mouth. Shame. Yesterday, before looking back at the infuriating clever pod, she had turned her attention toward the main, set him down. Having silence fell over them, which only ended when Yang threw the shotgun off to the side, held out her arms. But I'm still here. What are you waiting for? For the first time since she saw him, May smiled as he got over the wall and made his way towards her. Oh, so now you decide to jump in, Robert complained, but May ignored him. Instead, he began to take off his coat, revealing a series of tubes that ejected out of a pack of his upper back and flowed into his arms and legs. I don't remember that part of me.
Oh yeah, I definitely remember that. There's chemical substances prepared to inject himself called venom, and it greatly enhances his strength and size.
So, he literally pulling back the main punches anymore.
Yeah, with that stuff inside of him, he could tear off the walls of a bank vault.
So yeah, he can literally just take out Yang's aura with one punch.
If it hits, yes. If it hits, yeah. I have a feeling his wrestling moves would be much more deadly because he'd do a really strong squeeze on her
Yeah.
and do continuous damage to the aura, which is what Bruce did, the shark.
Yeah, indeed. I must admit, Senorita, you impressed me. When allowed to as he pressed the button on his chest, green fluid slowly flowed through the tubes into his body, with his muscles to swell and his veins to turn a shade of green. Venom. Yeah, he thought, keeping an eye on the tubes. He knew what the substance was, a highly addictive narcotic that functioned as a steroid. A powerful steroid, one that bestowed enthusiasts with incredible strength.
Regardless of strength.
Well, I aim to impress. He replied as Mim calmly walked across the gate. Indeed, he said as he jumped down on the objects in the arena shaking from the impact. But I'm afraid I must break you, like I did to the Batman after witnessing after the movie.
Yep.
Ah, that's a shame. And I was just meaning to like you. Their teeth as she leaned forward, her arms raised in preparation for the fight to come. They smiled and leaned forward as well, his arms hugged to the side. The typical grappling pose.
I think her and Rainbow Dash would get along.
Would they?
Well, they have the similar styles when it comes to sportsmanship.
You know, two bars are not fit for the same in.
Okay.
Two fighters circle each other. They can not him on one of the fallen bodies. Then, as no was silent or signal was sent, the two roared and shouted at each other. Both of their faces at the same time, each reeling back from the mutual blows. Jagger came out first, following up with a punch to his gut. His both made through a punch into Jagger's side, venom increasing his strength enough, sent her flying back into a pile of tires.
I guess those things are still there. Yeah. And actually, that would cushion her blow.
There is one thing that May doesn't know about Yang though. The semblance.
Yep.
Which, funny enough, is almost the same as his venom. It's an increasing strength and getting all the damage she has taken into asteroid.
Yeah, it's a very different reason though. She gets stronger as she receives damage, while he doesn't need a condition other than the venom.
I mean,
He just continues to get stronger just standing there until he runs out of venom.
I would say that he is actually damaging her himself with the venom.
That too, yes.
So he doesn't get strength from getting damage. He is getting damage from becoming stronger. It's the other way around.
Does do mental damage eventually.
Yeah. Ooh. He goes, racing and holding her aside as she pushes herself up. Gonna feel that in the morning. I mean, if you are still alive, then yes. He didn't say a word as he walked towards her, ignoring the tire rolling past him. He got up, but instead of charging forward, she picked up a tire and threw it at him. There's no she here, but
Man, so she's already getting tired of him?
yeah.
Alright.
Put it with his main arm. They consumed at a slightly faster pace, seeming to enjoy the show. The slow march to inevitability. That's right, fuck you. Inevitability. Even without the speech impediment, it would be hard to say. However, other than change tactics, yeah, threw another tire at Bane. And before long, he was like a tire machine gun. I mean, she's gonna run out of tires. Or tire out. The tire after projectile slammed into Bane, who was forced to stop his advance from blocking with his arms. His vision was obsessive, yet through the last tire, the large front Bane. Just as he opened his arm to see, Yang struck him in the face, sending him railing back. Passing her advantage, Yang circled around him and saw the side of his knee, sending him to the ground. He pulled the back of his head, and as he was dead, he grabbed hold of one of the tubes pumping venom into him. He pulled, and after a slight resistance to the tube forcibly pried from his body, the fluid squirting out, and the tube itself shook violently. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That
I have a question for you. Hypothetically, what if someone were to heal Yang and restore her aura? Would she then get weaker because she relied on the damage to get stronger?
No, the damage has been all in that. But it is a temporary boost to begin with. So, I would say the healing would take more time than her buff. It is more. It is literally her skill is right.
So if she was suddenly restored to 100%, you think she'd still be augmented for a little while?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the damage hasn't been already taken into account into the buff.
Okay.
You are saying if they had like a life potion in this run, then yeah. But there is no instant healing in this area, so it's not gonna happen. No! I shouted as he recovered, running to his feet and hurling Yang away to with a stab of his arm. Yang rolled against the ground, heading to some on the hands and feet. I have no idea what I said. What did I say? Head and feet. Blah, blah, blah. And Mame started trying to stamp the floor of venom. He frowned, recognizing the actions of an addict, but he saw it. Mame truly was addicted to venom, and despite all of the vast strength it felt to him, he knew it would also be his undoing.
He needs to get tougher tubes. It really is his weakness that keeps on getting taken advantage of.
I mean, the tube is not the problem, it's the connection point to his body. That's the weak point. And it's always gonna be the weak point. So even here, the tomb was a positive price from May's money. So the tomb which was the damage itself, but was not unblocked. No, we simply enraged.
Yeah, well, she was instructed about him, I think, so she knew his weaknesses.
Yeah. Now we simply enraged. May charged towards the egg once again. Yang charged back, Hunkered low in order to avoid his obvious attack. He swung his arm towards the egg from the top, who jumped to the side in order to avoid it. As she did it, however, his other arm slammed upward into her gut, lifting her off the ground and knocking the air from her lungs. At the end of her arc, Main grabbed hold of her leg and slammed her hard into the metal floor. It was up, then it again. Jumping and seeing stars with each impact, but finally Main had enough and tore her away. He spun in the air and hit the ground, rolling along the side and to a thumb. I never can understand this when you have a winning move and you literally give it away. You have a defeat room for an attack. Main. You didn't have to throw her away. I'm gonna give you a chance to get up.
Yeah, that thought crossed my mind too, unless he got exhausted.
I mean, he didn't because the venom is still in his body. There's only one tube unplugged. Or is it all of them?
I agree. I don't think he'll be exhausted yet. And maybe he can't be as long as that stuff is pumping through him.
Yeah. Yeah, she ran and rose to her feet. But had to hastily dive out of the way and made that into the wall where she just stood. The sheet metal dented, but made himself look no worse for wear. Jay was forced to dodge again and made slammed his fist down at her, letting the floor slightly. But she landed, Jay lunged forward, knocking in May's head with an uppercut, and back with an uppercut. He then grabbed hold of his waist and with a mighty shout, lifted him off the ground, lowered the hand, and then slammed into the ground, face first behind her. Yang recently recovered, crawling into the side and grabbing more and more shoes, popping venom into May's legs, then pulled them loose. So there's probably one more at least. He pushed Payne back and forth, stood up standing on her yellow costume, while most pulled around him. No! No! They shouted as he clawed at the dog. Then forced himself to lay in the grass and stood up. Slowly he turned to face Yang, anger filling his eyes while Yang standing back. I'm gonna assume that this is the thing that Payne was selling to him as well.
If it was just money, that's probably what he's using to buy it with it.
Yeah.
So you can see that either way. And here, picture this too. I don't think this is the case, but you can almost argue that's why he's a criminal. He needs to rob banks and all that to afford his very expensive addiction.
Yeah?
that's powerful enough to make a serious dent in the Batmobile, which is how Batman first met the guy, was finding the evidence of him first.
Yeah, you hear that, Miss Ladybug? Oh no, my headset is trying to turn off. I guess
Here-
I need to plug it in. Give me a second.
Oh, you said
It,
headset. I thought you said your head is trying to turn off.
yeah, my hand is turning off. No, it is running out of news.
Okay. Wow.
I
That's
guess
awesome
yeah,
news,
I'll plug
right?
this as well.
Yeah, exactly.
This is main? Yeah, he started. Attempting to calm him down, and as Joshua began to take hold within herself. Even if he was her enemy, she didn't like to see anyone like this. As from you as bumping into yourself, it's appropriate, Lilith. It's poison, and it's going to destroy you. That has never stopped anyone. That has never stopped someone smoking. That has never stopped anyone drinking coffee. That has never stopped anyone drinking alcohol. Or even drugs either. So yeah, you're stating the obvious. I know it is Lucian War. In fact, my singing button. As much as I hate my dependence on it, right now I will adapt its course. I mean, it's already too late. He is already dependent on it. So, it, it's not gonna be like this. Oh, yes, thank you, I'm cured. It would be so much easier. Yeah, you tell about that
Yeah,
lightning.
yeah, yeah. Imagine if that did happen. Like, oh shit, you're right. I should stop shit right now, shouldn't I? All right, bye. And the
I
credits
mean,
roll.
even me, when I had to take meds, I had to take it down slowly because my body wouldn't be able to handle it if I just stopped.
Yeah, that's when she says addictive drugs. That's typically what happens. There's something the body becomes dependent on.
Yeah,
Gotta
it's
be weaned.
not even all in the mind that we wouldn't be able to handle it. It would be even the body would come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said about it slightly. That says herself. It was obvious now that there was truly no talking him down, but then now she already knew that. Yeah, didn't try to try, even if she ultimately knew it was futile. She gained her leg with an audible pump, while being character did not hurt. Then the two charged each other once again, converging into a brawl. Each super opponent and their opponent wanted to put them down as quickly as possible, but neither relenting. Billy came the whole of the egg across her back, and held her close to his chest. He then began to scream, and the egg began to fast his powerful venom-infused muscles crossing around her. He made a scream that slapped her forehead into his jaw. Unexpecting the attack made loosen his grip, allowing Yang to push against him. He turned left and launched her stomach. He landed in the roll, then dived out of the way and made charge her yet again. When she got to her feet and turned, however, she suddenly saw the end of the tire being called towards her face. Ah, you are getting your projectile back. As she
Yeah,
managed had,
they're lying all over the floor in this area.
yeah, as she managed enough time.
They have to be careful as they fight each other too. Either one of them could end up tripping over not just the bodies, but also the tires.
Yeah, it is not an even footing. She managed enough time to prevent them to block. They almost slapped into her nose, and yet stumbled back, allowing May to go the distance. But you didn't block with your hands? I guess you didn't. They couldn't even try to get out of the way before he was on her. He grabbed her shoulder with one hand, and got punched her with the other. As she doubled over, the villain grabbed her on the shoulder and slapped his knee into her gut, followed by grasping her hand and bringing it down to a rising knee. Again, Yang stumbled back, but she could barely take a few steps before Maine yanked her back by the arm and clotheslined her. He flipped from the attack, landing her on her back with a thud. With a scowl on his face, Maine grabbed Yang and threw her against the ground with enough force to land it, popping a small crater against his body. I kind of wish that there was an option here to change the background to black or to grey, because this blue is a lot harder to concentrate on, distorting the eyes a bit more. I mean, it's still better than having a white background, but yeah.
It kind of looks like a black background to me, but not completely. I see stars in the border.
I mean, that's why, because I have it on. I have this on. So it's easier for you to read. So it's not hurting that much. I mean, I could just move it around. I can just do this for myself. Projector is that source. Going one. Create battle output. And I can read now. Yeah, that's much easier to read now.
It didn't seem to change to me at all.
I mean, for you it isn't, but I have this on the other side right now. So I'm seeing what you are seeing.
Okay.
We meet it heavily. Relax and Yang. Why is there you? Yang tried to push herself up. As she did, May coming more towards her. A noticeable leap in stride. It's over, senorita, and he said before lifting up Yang by the back of her jacket. No, I must make you as well. He had her high overhead, afraid towards the ceiling, and the yard and threw her back down, back first into a rising knee. He screamed as pain shot her to her spine, but her aura still had a yellow sheep scattered dangerously. There goes the semblance. He had been walk as someone began to laugh victoriously. But I stopped and the young forced herself to her feet. They turned around, surprised at her resilience, and frowned. Stay down, he had, throwing another punch at her hand, only for Yang to catch it without even looking. She crossed May's face, as he tried to rip it free, but found himself unable to do so. Even though, Yang began, her hand facing down, and the blood lurched obscuring her face. I'm not stupid. Some people like to think I am, but I'm not. I knew exactly what you were doing up there. You were studying me, trying to find out my combat style by finding good warming down. Also, you could meet me. That's why I had a trump card in my hand. He frowned, then threw another punch at Yang. Couldn't just as easily end the first. His eyes widened as her hand began to glow, and the ember started coming off of it. But that is the thing, man. Yang smiled and shut her face up, so he could stare into her blazing eyes. I'm more than mid-eye. So it is gonna mean that the others are gonna arrive as the pile of bodies that the young didn't even need to have. I suddenly pushed me back, violently, and the villain standing back on his feet as the young pounded her fist together. as soon as she did, her body became a light in fire. I burn! I don't dare to put her theme song in it, but I would. The entire scene, and even come over to even could feel. He shouted before rocketing towards Bane, who attempted to block just a Yang's fist made contact. But he heard a crack as his arm was broken on his back. Then he felt his feet leave the ground. A vertebral explosion recovered from where Yang's fist made contact. And the last thing made saw, before everything went black, on the metal wall of the arena, a faint vision. I mean, now I can move my microphone a little bit closer. There you go. Because I don't need to see behind it. Now, where was I?
You finished that paragraph.
Yeah.
Actually, which, by the way, doesn't have a period at the end.
Yeah, that's why I was confused by. The impact of May's body caused the wall to split apart, exploding a pathway into the heads above. And then calmly walked through the opening. He went toward the main, waiting for a weapon. And we looked toward Matt, told that although he was heavily injured, he was still alive. The same could be said for every other criminal around her, and she nodded to herself and walked up to pavement. The criminal was picking himself off his feet my companion tried to crawl away, and he announced her presence by kicking her record. Hey, come about, he said as Peggy rose to his full stand. He took one look at her, then yelled defiantly, as he raised his umbrella and fired it, giving the weapon to be a machine gun. He only got a few shots off. He bounced off Yang's gauntlet before she ripped the weapon from his hand and broke it in half. She then kicked him away, the short, round man flying into the remains of his chair and shattering it. I believe this actually happened in the Batman movie as well. Or the series maybe. But I kind of recall that scene. Yeah! He screamed as he rolled around in pain. But any sympathy Yang might have had towards him was long gone. He walked up to him, a deep scowl across her face. They slapped her foot down onto his glass, but aiming a massacre towards his face. Now then, here's what's going to happen. Yang started, her voice completely serious. You didn't tell me you didn't tell us everything in your room, and that you know something else that you wanted to keep close to your chest. That ain't gonna fly. So either you tell me what you know, or I start shooting.
No, either you tell me what I want to know.
But also what you know.
Look, but let's rephrase it the way you said it. Either tell you what you want to know, or I start shooting. Okay, the thing I want to know is...
No, I think I had... Either you tell me what you know. Which is almost the same thing. But I want to know why I start shooting. Understand? I mean, I can tell you what you want to know, but I don't know that.
So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I was glad at Yang, who was attending to her and was loading a shell in response. He then took one look around the shattered remains of his arena, their side.
I actually feel sorry for him a little bit.
What?
I actually feel sorry for him a little bit. Cobblepot's having a very bad day today.
I mean, yeah, but if he didn't try to stop them, then they would have left. With no problem. Fine, you left it. Candy, be a dear and give her what she wants. Jordan, and yeah, you're doing the back one. The raised eyebrow. Candy? Tell me that's not your real name. Yeah, Ed. I can decide. It's short for Candice, she replied. What are you doing here, Candice? I could see you
It's
were
like
cancelled.
that'd be Cadence, but it's actually close to.
I mean, Candice can be short for Cadence as well.
How about Candid?
Oh, good. So I was getting right. Anyway, you got something for me? Gary wasn't. Hold out her arm. By keeping sure the point ambassador towards her. And the girl directly into her pocket and pulled out a small flashlight. Yeah, to it, holding the USB up to her eyes, as Mary began to explain. Let me guess, it's gonna be vision popping up and telling her that this is.
Probably not.
I had my boy say where the sparrows came from. He revealed. What about to look at it when you lot showed up and ruined everything? You ruined everything! And even whatever was in this thing was the deal you wanted with me. Yang asked and came up with nodded. Yeah, we were gonna go in and wipe them out together. They changed for a large number of some and the access to my god. To my good. So no one, and I mean no one messing on my turf and gets away with it. Ah, good to know. Yeah, he said as she took her foot off Cumberbund and walked away. Then passed her finger to her ear. As she inspected the USB more closely. Uncle, you in? I mean, probably not gonna work in this area. You are still on the ground, aren't you?
Read the next sentence. Static filled the comm. Besides, we kind of expect this from the last chapter you read. That the Oracle lost contact with her team in the Icebound Lounge.
Yeah.
And now it looks like it's because of the location, how much steel there might be above them.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I was worried about an ambush, like something was deliberately cutting off the comms at the right moment because they're about to get ambushed or something.
I mean, there was an ambush, but yeah, he had that as well. They couldn't come, and the side.
It really was two ambushes, and it went both ways. Because Cobblepot got ambushed too.
I mean, yeah, what we knew about that part.
And that statement up above there, because no one, and I mean no one, messes with my turf and gets away with it, he was warning her as well.
Yeah?
But also explaining that he was going after these other guys too. So he really said both.
I mean, if they wanted to, they could have worked together. It would be a lot of work, but these girls are not from here.
Yeah, that occurred to me, but I think it's maybe a little bit too late for that. He is
Yeah,
really
it's
pissed off.
too late. But if they were normal just talking, just having an actual thing that, oh yeah, so someone calls you. I offer my help. I can take them out for you. Right?
Could still see a chance for him to say no to that, maybe because of a lack of trust.
Yeah,
Or
too.
for getting invaded in his Larry. It's just those all sorts of things. They would have to be handled very carefully, for negotiation.
Yeah. He wouldn't test them.
Yeah.
And they said, figuring that they were too far on the ground to get a signal. He shocked, knowing there would be time to contact her later. You know what? He felt as she eyed the arena. One last time, then went back in. I mean, this got a shotgun from earlier. I'm keeping this. Oi! You can't steal that from me. I mean, that's not from you, that's from your henchman. Roman shouted and got the help him out. But he ain't shouting. Person and caring. You are a criminal, and I would say I earned it after what you just pulled. You run out of the arena, trying to raise in the hole she had done from. Then pulled to tap her lips. I felt like she was forgetting something. Then tapped her fingers as she remembered what it was. Yeah! I remember the proposal that you gave to him. Oh yeah! He didn't and turned around to annoyed to come about. He stared at him, smiling innocently. It took a moment to read the threat from before. Then his eyes widened. Don't do that! Yanking upward. It was more of a time than anything. Yet, that didn't make it hurt any less as he crumpled to the floor. In pain. The one that screamed like and looked in a shock. Looked on in a shock. Thought I was gonna do that, and she also told you that she's not going back on her words. He pointed out and raised 2 fingers and and calmly walked out. Ciao! There was a smile on her face. He had walked out of the hole in the wall. Also, there's one problem with this one, that I can't see in the chat if I do this. So now my eyes are a little bit rested. I'm going back to this.
I just thought of something funny. Imagine if this next paragraph is what Yang is saying.
This one?
Yeah, the whole paragraph. Imagine if Yang was narrating that.
I mean, yeah, then... No, it's gonna be Catwoman saying that.
Okay.
He walked out of the hole in the wall and back to the elevator she had come down in. He told about taking it, but figured the damage made must have caused would make the car unstable. She turned to walk up the stairs. Just as she did, the door to the tower burst open. The Lake, Batwoman, and the Sun Woman ran out with the weapons drawn. They were clearly expecting a fight, but surprised to see Yang walking about with a shotgun over her shoulder. Oh hey guys, what's up? Also, who is she? Yang asked as the three women looked at her. First in surprise, then in relief. Second, are you alright? No. That woman asked, to which Yang shrugged. I'm fine. You should see the other guy. Speaking of, can you get all the cops? Can't get a signal down here. They are over the outside. They came in and everyone walked through the hole in the wall. Look at the remains of the arena. Holy, what happened here? Catwoman asked, to which Yang smiled. Just me being awesome. That is 100% Rainbow Dash. Think that. Which goes right to step her forward. I must right. Also again, who are you and why are you here? Why are you here?
Imagine the answer. I happened.
I happened. Too. Isn't it? Rolling. Okay. Let's tell me for the next one. It's a long paragraph.
Paragraph? No, but maybe you're talking about a scene.
Yeah, it's a long thing. So let's tell me for the next round. The last round of this chapter. Let's just say that. And it's gonna be in 5 days, I think. Yeah. So,
Is this these readings still getting extra views from others? Like the person who recommended watch you read this in the first place?
I'm gonna tell you a secret. I am not watching any of the numbers. Because that was
Really?
just disheartened me.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
I know most of windows have 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 views. There are some which are higher, but
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I was just curious if you ever heard from that person again.
I mean it's fine. It's little sorry, wait. It's just a little
No.
bit
Hey.
more action packed. I just say that.
Well, if you're still watching these readings, drop a comment down below just to let us know that you're still watching. It'd be nice to hear from you again. As for you, you're gonna wrap this up, right?
Yeah. And I think I'm gonna go have a shower after this.
Okay.
Not because of Yang, not because of anyone. It's just that I just woke up, so not too
you
long
got
ago.
you gotta just wash out all this awesome from your skin.
No, it's just when I'm streaming, I get a little bit more sweaty. Maybe because of the light, maybe because of everything. I don't know.
It had occurred to me that as Yang take damage and taking out the venom tubes, she should eventually be getting the upper hand on that battle. It also occurred to me that yeah, her allies are still incoming, so that could also interrupt the fight. I'll tell you what, though. I have a suspicion that if that did happen, Yang would hold up her hands like, "Wait, let me take care of this." If she's in it for the sport, if she's in it for the fun, I think she would have asked her allies to wait. And I don't know, maybe they would have cooperated, but since
Yeah,
they were so surprised about the damage in here, they probably would have cooperated. Because they might be just as afraid of her. Except for Blake, she would be more familiar with this.
hmm.
Also, what was Catwoman after? Because I don't know if she's accomplished her objective yet.
I think she already accomplished what she wanted. Of
So you thinking she was not after the same flash drive? I don't see the
no.
financial advantage for her about that.
Yeah, she has no reason to get that info.
Yeah. Typically, she'd be after something financial or personal.
I
One of
mean, she
those
might
two.
have entirely emptied her cover box safety safe.
Yeah, it exists there. I can't strike off that possibility. He does have that wealth, which then would put her on his shit list too.
I mean, it's gonna be fun when they leave the building, and they are gonna wait. Wait, yeah, I see you are leaving, but what is that bag you are holding with a dollar sign on it?
It's presents from Santa.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see you in 5 days. I mean, see you tomorrow, because tomorrow we are gonna read Adventure in the Stories. But
So
5 days for this, for the last. How do we scene? Yeah, last scene of this chapter. I know we are making into multiple scenes, but yeah, I struggle with long chapters. I can do 3-4 hours like I did before. Sadly.
understood.
But yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Wrong scene.
It looks alright. It fits the story.